so bridge 1. Basically, I'm going to go over the trill and the ending, nothing else. For the trill, it's 3 oranges, and then you slide down to yellow, and then 5 taps, and then you get a little zigzag. So what I do is I go, since my hands are too slow to go like this 3 times for some stupid reason, I go 1, 2, 3, and I switch off between middle and ring, and then I slide to yellow. Then you tap orange, hit the blue after, and then tap 4 more times, and then slide back to red, hit the yellow, slide back to green, and then play a red-yellow hand run. And it's 2 yellow strums, I believe. So yeah, that's it. At first, I really sucked at this section for like months because I was used to alt tapping chords like this and everything, which I still pretty much do, and I couldn't do this fast enough. So it really helped to alternate for that. So you alternate 3 times, slide back to yellow, 5 taps, slide to red, hit the yellow, slide back, and then just a little hand run. Now for the ending, I guess I'd recommend to elbow strum this, even though I never do. This method is crazy at first. Like, hitting orange blue 6 times is just impossible at first, because what I was doing was like this. I was exaggerating it, like, when that's not what you want to do. Right now I do exaggerate kind of a little bit, I think, or something like that. But basically the way I learned to start hitting it was basically by hitting orange and blue almost at like the exact same time. Like, I could have sworn when I was learning to do it and I was hitting it every time that I was hitting orange and blue at like the exact same time. Like, it looks like the exact same time, but it's really not. So what you do basically is you one-hand everything that's not an orange-blue, basically. So there's an orange-blue, you elbow strum, play the first 2, then the next 2 notes are orange-yellow, so you use 3 and 1 for that. So, and then the next 2 notes are orange-blues, so you do that again. And then you're over here with the orange and yellow, so then you hit the yellow and red with your middle and index. And there's 3 sets of those, so the most times I've gotten it in a row was either 19 or 20. It was on stream one day, but at first this method wasn't possible because I was trying to go like this and I just couldn't do it fast enough. Also for this, you don't really want to exaggerate too much if you don't want to do that. Just like common sense, I guess. So try tapping. Speed's going to be a huge issue at first, but once you get it down, it's really, really, really good. So yeah, basically just elbow strum, then play the orange yellow, do that again, play the yellow red. But rather than going like this, which is all slow, hit orange and blue almost at the same time, pretty much. I could have sworn it was the same time when I did it and it worked. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm hitting it at the same exact time, but if that was a run, I probably would have seen it. And don't take your fingers out too much like this. Just keep them close to the guitar. Hit them almost at the same time, and there you go. Like, some people like Frank, like nub them, do like some shit like that. That's not gonna happen. So just do it pretty much at the same time. I guess try to do the middle finger a little bit before, but it seems as I'm hitting it, I'm kind of doing it at the same time, but I guess the middle's hitting a little bit earlier. And then there's the blue, and then okay. Alright, here's my little red snake tutorial. Basically what the red snake is 7 zigzags, 2 green, red, yellow, 2 green, red, blue, and technically 2.5 green, red, oranges. So it basically goes yeah, so basically it's gonna end up being 2 yellow taps. This is going to be a horrible tutorial because I don't know how to explain the snake. But it's going to be 2 yellow taps, 2 blue taps, 3 orange taps. For the red, try to alternate between this finger and this finger, but since what you want to do is for the green, red, yellow, basically it's green, red, yellow, red, green. So you want to hit the green and then hit the yellow, hit the red, and then what you want to do is hit the yellow really fast so that it lets go of the red and comes back to the green. So rather than doing this, you want to go like, because if you do that, you're not going to get the second red, which is what most people mess up on. But what was I going to say? And also for the reds, if you go like this, there's a good chance you're going to miss too if you hit it nice and quick. So you want to try to go like, and hold on to the red as long as you can. You'll pretty much hit the green like pretty often, like almost every time, as long as you let go of it just a little bit. Like you don't have to go like this, you can just go like that. Like you can go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But just don't go like this. Well, you can if you want, but you'd have to be like, which is kind of stupid. I don't even think I hit all the buttons there. But so try to, for the 7 red taps, try to keep your finger on the red as long as you can. Well, not as long as you can, but like fairly long, like that, rather than going, because that's just kind of unnecessary. So fret the red. At first, nubbing, like going like rather than going like this or like this, going like this, like flicking upwards. It's going to be really weird and inaccurate, but like with time you get used to it. Because the snake used to always be my worst section, and now it's not at all. So red, nub yellow, let go of red, back to green, then do it again with the same yellow, except different finger, I lied. For the frets, you want to go either, you can do whatever you want, but I personally go index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, index. Because it feels better to me, I guess. So you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The main problem is you want to make sure that when you tap the yellow, it's letting go to red. And also you want to make sure that when you're nubbing the button, you don't go like this. Like, you like miss it. Or like you hit it, but you don't actually hit it inward. Not like that. And for the end of so far away, I have to tap it, so just don't even try that. Just something I can't hit one-handed. So yeah, nubbing is gonna take, wow, I missed the last fret, whatever. Nubbing is gonna take a pretty long time to get used to, but once you get used to it again, it's way better than tapping, because tapping, like, there's such a good chance that you're not gonna release back to that red. I mean, you could practice it for a while and get it, but the people who are the most consistent with it do nub for the most part, rather than going like this and just hoping, well, not hoping, I'm sure like the people that do it that way know how to do it, but rather than just having a chance of missing it because you're not letting go to red in time, if you go like that, you hit the yellow so fast that it pretty much automatically pulls off to red. And you basically hit red and yellow at almost the same time. I guess red a little bit before, but it seems like it's pretty much the same time. And yeah, that's my red snake tutorial, I guess. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. So yeah, basically, I'm gonna add one more thing. Most people, like, I can't nub straight upwards. Like, I know that's what Sean does, but I nub like from the center. Because this was always what bugged me, like I didn't know like how to nub right. Nub from like the center, I guess, like sort of off the top right. Yeah. And there's a snake.